Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Tuem and today I'm going to talk with Masha from Easy Russian channel on YouTube. So let me check who is already in the room. I say hi to everyone. Now I'm waiting for Masha to join the room so that I can start our live together. So I know, as usual, whenever we are interviewing those who are in the US, you guys are already slept. So, hey, Masha, I don't know why your name is not coming here. Maybe that's the reason I couldn't also tag you. Can you send a request? Let me see. Maybe there's an item that you can send. Yeah, you sent one. So now we are connecting. Hey,
Hey,
Masha,
hello. Yeah,
how are you doing?
good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you are in Florida now, right?
Yeah, I'm in Florida. I'm sorry for my. Yeah, I look so ugly, but anyway.
I
Yeah,
never seen you ugly. It's
no,
impossible.
it's just yeah.
So, how's everything going with you in Florida? You like the state there?
Yeah, but it's pretty cold now. It's about 80 degrees today. I prefer it when it's
As
more
a
than
Russian,
90
you shouldn't
degrees.
say that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just, I don't like winter. I don't like cold weather, so that's why I like Florida. That's the reason why I moved here. So,
The things
yeah.
that usually people get surprised about Russians is that they feel also cold. This is natural.
I don't know. It's not about me. Yeah, maybe my, relatives or, some people from my family, they were, they lived in a very warm weather before for me. So,
Even I know
I don't know.
Russians from Siberia, they exactly told the same thing as you did. So I
Yeah.
think it's natural. So Masha, would you please tell us about your blog? What are you doing there?
I do Russian language video lessons, and I also have Instagram. I have a Telegram chat, and basically, I just teach people Russian language. That's it. Yeah, because when I moved here 6 years ago in the United States, I didn't speak English at all, and I started my journey, with English, and then I realized that I can help people to speak Russian, and I just decided to do this on YouTube. So
So
yeah, because
that's
this is
all it has started.
yeah, because this is like my favorite platform, like YouTube. Yeah, I spend there many hours every day. So yeah, that was the main reason why I
Yeah,
started
I've
to
been
do that.
actually your subscriber since 6 years ago. So I saw your channel grow all these years and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
And what I loved about your channel was that not only I could improve my Russian, your
Hmm.
energy was so positive, and I really, whenever I felt down, I said, "Okay, let's watch what Masha is doing today."
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe you can watch my videos and think that I'm always, positive. I'm always like this energizing and all this stuff. But honestly, I'm not that, always positive person because I'm an introvert and like 80% of the time in my life, I'm always depressed. I'm always, thinking about some stuff like, the why we live here, this life. What's the, main reason for people to live here? What we should do every day to make, everything better. How to help other people. So, and yeah, I'm pretty depressive person, to be honest. Yeah.
But you always try to share your positive energy, and that's
Yeah,
totally shows.
it's just, I don't like to go live or to talk to my subscribers or make videos when I'm down, when I'm like this depressed, because I just don't want to share this, bad, moments of my life with other people, because we all have, problems, and I don't want to add my problems to your life. So that's why I sometimes I just stopped making videos for my channel, because I was like 98% of the time I was down. I just didn't like to do anything. I just didn't. I wasn't ready to share my energy, this parts in my life of my life, and I just realized that I need to stop doing everything. That's what's happened when I got my children, because when if you're a woman and you just gave birth to a child, you need a lot of energy to survive, because you don't sleep well and you need to get used to a new routine or something. So yeah, and that was two times when my channel was stopped. So yeah, for like 6 months,
I
I think, in
totally
a row.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how it works. And now I just realized a month ago that I need to, add something more than only like work on my channel. I decided to work on my previous like hobby, because I was a commercial photographer in Russia. I did wedding photography, studio photography and everything. I really enjoyed it. And I just realized that I need to change my hobbies. Like, I can do 1 month I can do photography, next month I can do YouTube and my blog. So it really helps you to you know look at look at the world, with a from the wide angle, so you can change the things that you do. And it really helps to stay positive more than if you're doing just one thing. Because sometimes, for example, when I did videos like almost every day, and sometimes one video on which you worked like many weeks, you upload it and it doesn't gain a lot of views that you expected, and you're like, oh gosh, I spent so much energy on this video and nobody watched it. And I was like, oh, fuck it. Okay. So yeah, and this is the thing, that when you feel down after you did something and it like doesn't work how you really wanted it to be, you just need to change the direction to something different. So that's why I, like a month ago, I got my camera and started to make pictures of other people that really needed it. I did the one wedding day. It was like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a lot of emotions when you do this to others. It's like, weddings are always fun, and you feel this positive energy from other people there. And then when my favorite moment in this hobby as a photographer is when you give pictures to people, like, oh, look at these pictures that I made at your wedding ceremony. And they like respond like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I'm so happy. And they're like, wow, that's so amazing, it's amazing. And I'm like, yeah, thank you guys. And I just feel really like, you know I feel up, like, oh, that's what I really like, to exchange the energy. And this is how this world works, I think. When you give energy, the world should give you your part back. And if you work for on some video and you upload it and you didn't get this energy back, you feel down. And yeah, that's why you need to have many different things on which you work at the same time, I think.
But isn't it true that for many times you receive positive energy from this channel anyway?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but sometimes it's just, it can be like the in the morning you just wake up and you have bad mood, and then you have a very bad day, like with like if children, especially if children are like got cold or flu or something there, you also feel depressed that you cannot go outside because of kids. And then you upload this new video and it doesn't work, and you're like, oh, that's the bad day. And that's why you, yeah, do other stuff to you know keep being happy, I mean.
Yeah, I see. It's very tricky, especially YouTube. You have more than 37,000 followers there, if I'm not mistaken. And
On YouTube it's like 70,000 I think, but it's just, it's, I think,
7,000.
yeah, 70,000. And I just don't think that all of them are Russian language learners,
Yeah.
because many of them, even when I told, like, I made this announcement that I stopped doing Russian language videos and I want to continue making videos about my life, about travel, about other like, lifestyle vlogging or something. And they were like, "Oh, we don't care because we subscribe to you because you're a nice person, not because we want to learn Russian." And it's really, for me, it's like, I like it, but that people like me as a person first, and then as a teacher. So, yeah,
Yeah, so you were asking yourself for whom I'm doing all this. So I totally understand the feeling. But the
yeah,
thing is that you believed in your work, so it doesn't really matter how many followers you have. So even if there are 10 followers, why not? You are doing the thing that you love. But the moment
yeah,
you realize it doesn't give you positive energy back, then you're right. Why not? You can do things that you like. You don't
yeah,
owe it to anyone. You can just change and switch to wherever you want.
yeah. That's right.
So, Masha, you've been living in Russia and the US. What would you say as the significant cultural differences between these two countries?
Um, there is no differences, to be honest, especially if we are talking about just normal people. We're all the same in Russia and in the United States. We're all, we have the same problems. We have same, things that makes us happy. We're just, we're the same. And I heard many times that people think that Americans, they're, always fake these emotions, their emotions, and they're like always like happy and want to be like cheerful, have everything good or something. But this is not true. This is just what you see in movies, TV shows. But the normal Americans, they're the same as Russians, the same. I think it's, all people in the world are the same. Like when you just meet them in the streets, like, you just start this small talk and start to, ask some questions, like basic questions. Like if you meet Russians, you also do this thing, and you just realize that they're like Americans are like Russians, and I just don't see the difference, to be honest.
Yeah, in some way, you're right that all people around the world are look-alike in many factors. That's true. But still, there are some differences that you can mention, and they are the beauty of this world, that there are differences in cultures, I think. For example, do you think about something that you may like or dislike about your own culture in Russia?
I don't know. I like everything. My
You like
culture.
everything?
Yeah, it's just funny how Americans can say like, "Oh, Russians do really drink vodka." I was like, "No, that's I
It's a
don't like
stereotype.
vodka. I don't drink vodka, and I don't have balalaika at home." Yeah, so and they're like, "Yeah, it's just this media told us what we need to, you know about each other." So yeah, like if you're Russian, you must have a bear at home. You must drink vodka, and yeah, here's my
Yeah.
cat. Yeah,
So this is a
oh,
Kot or Koshka?
Kot.
This is a Kot.
It's a
What's his
boy.
name?
Gray.
Gray.
Yeah, yeah, it's just a
American.
gray cat. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
I
Very
adopted.
cute.
Yeah, I adopted two cats like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and we stopped at the PetSmart. It's pet store here in Florida, and my kids were like, "Oh, mommy, let's stop there. Let's watch some animals. Like there's parrots and hamsters and mouse. They really like to watch them, and they were adoption event, cats adoption, and I've seen many kittens there, and also there were these two cats. They're like 1.5 year old, and they were raised together as a brothers, but they're from the separate cat mothers. So they're really friendly, and when I seen them, I was like, oh no, I want to bring them home. I want them to be a part of my family, and I adopted them too. Yeah, and my friends told me like, "Are you crazy? You already have two kids. You want to get two cats?" I was like, "No, it's just I like cats, and I really want to help these two guys to have a family. That's the thing that I
That
want."
was a
So
great thing to do. And as I know,
yeah,
in Russia, many people love cats
yeah, this is the
comparing to other
thing.
countries. Yeah,
Yeah. But
I'm a
also
cat
know
lover
many
myself.
American. Uh-huh. You a cat lover and me a cat lover, yeah. Because then many Americans also like cats. So I don't know why
Sure.
people think that Americans they're more, dog persons, but it's not true.
Yeah. And Masha, which city in the United States do you like the most?
I think it's San Francisco.
San Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's San Francisco because I really like the Golden Gate Bridge, and I have the story behind that. Because when I was at first grade, I remember in Russian school, I had this English textbook with the Golden Gate Bridge, the picture, and I was like, wow, that's so beautiful bridge. I was raised in a very poor family in Russia, like the poorest in the block. I mean, and I was like, oh, I probably would never seen this bridge, but it's beautiful. And then I remember like 4 years ago when I first visited San Francisco, the first time when I visited this beautiful city, and I remember me just standing on the Fisherman's Wharf. You need to drive a little bit there on this, waterfront to see the Golden Gate Bridge. And I remember like standing on the shore and, looked at this beautiful Golden Gate Bridge. And I was just, you know, I was crying because I was like, oh my gosh, I see this with my eyes. It's a miracle. It was a miracle for me. And I really like people in San Francisco. I like the architecture there. I like that they have ocean shore, like in a couple of blocks from the not a couple, not like a couple of blocks, but I mean it's like 1 hour drive from the center of
Yeah.
San Francisco to ocean shore, and I really like this morning fog in San Francisco. It's so romantic, and the other thing that I really like about the city is that there's really not like hot weather, but it's warm weather like the entire year. And it's also like a lot of sunshine. You wouldn't see a lot of these gray skies like it was in Seattle when I lived there. So, and I just like this vibe of the city. I don't know how to say it. It's
So was it
you
as good as you imagined as a child?
oh yeah, it's just I don't know. I just love the city. It's like on this song, maybe you heard about it, like Tony Bennett. I left my heart in San
Yeah,
Francisco.
sure.
Yeah, yeah, I love this song and I love this city. It's just in my heart. So
So that's your
maybe,
dream city.
yeah, maybe when my kids, grow up, I'll move there, but we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. And very fast, I answer to those comments we received. I say hi to everyone. They said in different languages. Hola, hello, привет, здравствуйте, informal version.
Yeah.
And none of us live in Russia now. Masha is in the US. I am in Cyprus. And
Hmm.
Masha, you travel a lot. Which city you really want to visit? Now, this is your San Francisco. You already visited. It was your dream city. But
Yeah,
do
I've
you
been
have
there
any
many
other dream
times.
city to visit?
Um, yeah, probably, mm, I don't know, probably it's Tokyo in Japan.
Exactly. Me too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and hmm, in the US, I want to visit like every biggest city. So maybe Boston. I don't know. It's on this East Coast because I've been on all biggest cities on the West Coast. I've been to, yeah, Seattle,
Florida
Portland,
is in the southern
Virginia.
eastern part of US, if I'm not mistaken. So you're
Yeah,
closer to Boston now.
yeah, yeah. I explored West Coast and now I need to explore East Coast. But yeah, it's just I just need more time, more energy. Yeah, and yeah.
And surprisingly, my dream city was St. Petersburg. And fortunately, I visited there many times.
Hmm.
And but now at the moment, I really want to visit Tokyo, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just something like that I really want to see because these Asian countries, they're really interesting ones, and I really like, you know, how Japanese sounds, and so it's so relaxing. And I also like their culture. I like the people from Japan. I had like a couple of friends from Japan here in the United States, and they're so friendly. Like they're so cool. I really like them, and also these doramas. It's like Japanese TV shows. They're also so interesting. I watch so many of them, and it's just, the countries that I really want to visit. Yeah, and all my friends that visited Japan said me like, "Oh, you need to, visit this country. It's just like the different world, in the earth."
Yeah, that's true. And we mentioned about everywhere except Russia. So where in Russia would you like the most?
It's probably Suzdal, Suzdal city. It's a very old city near Vladimir city because I'm originally from Vladimir city. It's like 3 hour
4 hours
drive
from
from
Moscow.
Moscow.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2.5, like 3 hours. It depends on traffic. Yeah,
yeah. Yes.
yeah, and also I have a lot of relatives in Suzdal, and I've spent many, beautiful days in Suzdal when I was a child. So that's maybe because I have a nice memories uh, about this city, and it's very good for tourists. I always recommend this city to my friends who want to visit Russia because even waiters there, they speak English, like perfect English. They can understand you, they can help you. But if you visit Moscow, for example, or St. Petersburg, you would have some problems with directions, to asking directions, like others, other people in Moscow subway are in the St. Petersburg subway. They don't speak English, and yeah, it will be a problem for you. So Suzdal is really nice, just really nice place to visit.
Yeah, actually, I know Vladimir because my friends in Russia, they were telling me that in this city, most of the population are women instead of men. I told
Yeah,
them, just look around. In Moscow, this is the same situation too. You don't need to
yeah,
go to Vladimir.
yeah. Okay, sorry, I have my kids coming home. Yeah, so let me just pause a
And
little bit.
your son is
Hey,
about to go to
Michael.
school, as I understood.
Yeah, he's already go to pre-K, and it's so funny how fast he speaks English. He already can, respond in Russian to my English questions to him. So yeah. Do
Yes,
you need
soon
help?
they will speak better
Yeah,
English than
yeah,
you.
yeah. So there we are. There are. Let me just go to another room. Yeah, because I try to be quiet. Yeah, I'll ask them to be quiet, but I'm just please, don't judge me for that. So yeah, I'll be here. So I
And
have like
Masha,
another 10 minutes. So yeah.
so Masha, by the way, I wanted to ask, what are the craziest questions you receive from your followers on YouTube?
Uh, there were a lot of these questions. So some of them were like, I've had some creepy guy. Like he came here when I moved to Florida. He came here like I don't know how, but he found it found it found when I live where I live, and he was like, almost knocking the door, and I was like,
Oh my
it's
God.
creepy. Stop. He's like, oh no, I just wanted to talk to you, like, in person, and I want to, have this like private Russian language lessons. I was like, no, sorry, I don't give any private Russian lessons, especially to the creepy, guy like you. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, and but he was standing and like near my like apartment complex for many hours, and then I just told him like I'll call the police if you
I think
you
he
know
moved there by on
yeah,
purpose.
maybe. So yeah, but when I told him about police, he was like, okay, so I'm leaving, and in 2 minutes he was gone.
Yeah, fortunately
So
in the US you have law for that, restraining order, something like that. Yes, so
yeah,
there's no problem about that.
yeah,
And
that was creepy. Yeah.
yeah, that
About
was
questions,
super
I don't
creepy.
know.
So
Yeah.
instead of followers, you have lovers, as I understood on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, yeah. There's most of the people who really like, want to be my friends, and they're, normal. If they text me something and asking me questions, I always, respond to them. We can even, talk or do audio messaging. But if they're act strange or suspicious, I don't like to keep, talking to them. I just block them. But the like 90% of the people who texting me, they're normal, and they're like, normal people like me. So they don't want to disturb me because yeah, that's the thing that people don't like if you, especially like YouTube bloggers or Instagram bloggers, if you start, like annoying them, like calling them and text them like some strange questions like, are you single? That's a stupid question. Like,
How
it's
does
a
it matter?
private question. Yeah, that just doesn't matter, I don't like this
Because
kind of
if you
questions.
are, then they will move to your neighborhood like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's the thing, and I don't want it. Yeah. Yeah. So as a Russian girl, I always like to be like by myself, and like, I'm okay alone. If I'm alone, I'm okay then.
Yeah, that's what I like, by the way, about Russian girls because they are very independent.
Yeah,
But
independent.
but not all of them, obviously, because I know many of them they are even working and they are earning money. But I'm sure whenever they find someone that they can stop their work, they would do it right away.
Yeah, that's just I think it's just a natural thing. When you're a girl and you need to make money, you just go and get a job. But when you have a man in your life and he just tells you like, okay, honey, you can relax, you can raise children, because it's really, complicated. It's really difficult to have children, raise them, and also work at the same time. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
true.
work. Yeah,
You
it's
have a
twenty-four
full-time job
seven.
at home with your children anyway.
Yeah, and yeah, that's really hard, especially if you don't have any helpers, you don't have nanny or relatives near you, who can help you. So that's gonna be a challenge. Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
why
that's true.
Russian girls, we just like to have a family, and all the relatives near us to live nearby to help us. So it's a
Yeah, that's
natural
true.
thing.
And Masha, let's do something fun. We have a challenge on our page
Okay.
named Crazy Eyebrow. We try to
Uh-oh.
pull one eyebrow up, one down. Can you do that?
Only on the one side, like,
Let's see. Oh, good, good. With the left one
but I
only. With
cannot do
right
this.
one, you cannot do it.
No, I can't.
No, that's
I
good,
think
Malad.
yeah,
Yes.
I think I'm left-handed, you know.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
why I
reason,
can't
I
do this.
guess.
Yeah.
Is the
I
right side
tried.
of your brain just activated?
Yeah, I tried. Only like that. No, but it
Yeah, it's
doesn't
pretty
work.
hard. So,
Yeah.
Masha, I know you are busy. Your children came. I just want to ask
Yeah.
the last question: that have you ever been in Cyprus before?
No.
You've
No,
never
never
been here.
been. Yeah, I've been only in two countries in my entire life. It was France. I was at Paris, and the United States, and that's it.
Oh, I
So
see. Because I know you love traveling, you went through the US, so I thought maybe you went lots of countries, but that's not the case.
no, no, I just like to explore the United
But
States
I'm
first.
sure you love to visit everywhere around the world, right?
Of course, yeah. It's just just need money to do that. That's it, and free time. Yeah.
Yeah, of
And
course.
now when when school starts, you cannot just skip, like couple of weeks of school because your kids then have a problems with their, you
Yeah.
know, with their school. So that's why I want to do homeschooling in the future, so I'll be more, free from these
Yeah.
things. Yeah, so maybe in the future we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. And it will be very lovely to meet you finally in person, either in Cyprus, US, or Russia, whenever possible.
Yeah.
And Masha, I would really like to thank you for today for joining us. I know
Yeah,
you are
thank
busy
you.
with many things.
Yeah, if you'll be in Florida, so just let me know.
For sure.
Yeah, I'll show
But
you around. Yeah.
yeah, thank you very much. And I will keep following you no matter whether you will post Russian language, your daily life,
Oh, yeah.
whatever you post to receive positive energy from you, I will be there. And whenever
Thank
you
you.
need positive energy from us, just let us know.
Yeah, let's do another live video. So I'm always open to everything. Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you so
Masha.
much.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Paka
Thank
paka.
you,
See you,
Baka.
Masha. Bye bye.
Yeah, Paka Paka.